couldn't be viler. Harry and Meghan reveal £2.4 million Windsor plot to steal crown after Queen gets ill. Prince Harry renews lease for £2.4 million UK home to allow him to deputise if Queen is ill. Prince Harry and his wife Meghan Markle lived at Frogmore Cottage before moving to Canada and then the US in 2020, but the Duke of Sussex recently insisted the UK is still home. Prince Harry has renewed the lease on his £2.4 million UK home, so he can deputise for the Queen if she falls ill. The Duke of Sussex and his wife Meghan lived at Frogmore Cottage before moving to Canada and then the US in 2020. They paid back £2.4 million for the renovations of the cottage on the Windsor estate and rent up to March 2022. The reported they have now renewed the lease, meaning Harry has a UK base. It means Harry is eligible to serve his grandmother as one of her 4 Counsellors of State because he is domiciled in Britain. Prince Charles, Prince William, Prince Harry and Prince Andrew can undertake some of the Queen's duties if she falls temporarily ill. They are able to carry out most of her official duties, including Privy Council meetings and receiving the credentials of new ambassadors. Earlier this year, Prince William was overseas while Prince Charles was in isolation with COVID, leaving both of them out of action. Meanwhile, Prince Andrew has stepped down from public duty entirely in the wake of the Jeffrey Epstein scandal. Counsellors of State can only be changed by Parliament and there are calls for Andrew to be stripped of the role. Prince Harry insisted last week that he still considers the UK home but feels unsafe visiting due to unresolved security arrangements. Princess Eugenie, Jack Brooksbank and their son August have been living at Frogmore Cottage while her cousin is in LA. Almost half, 42%, do not want to see the couple feature in any of the festivities marking the monarch's reign. The results come just 2 days after the first hearing of Harry's legal bid to challenge the government's refusal to provide police protection for him and his wife when they visit this country. He was stripped of his taxpayer-funded bodyguards when he and Meghan decided to step down as senior royals and live in America, where they pay for their round-clock security team. A judge is expected to rule imminently on whether the prince can pursue his case further with a judicial review of the government's decision. However, today's latest poll suggests most people would prefer Harry and Meghan to stay at home. Polling was commissioned and carried out by Redfield and Wilton Strategies last week, before Harry's lawyers told the High Court on Friday that the prince does not feel safe in Britain. He has claimed his security was compromised during a visit to England last summer for the unveiling of a statue of his mother, Princess Diana, with his brother, Prince William. It is understood the Duke's car was chased by photographers as he left a separate charity event in Kew Gardens, southwest London. Harry said on this occasion his private security team did not have access to British intelligence information or possess police powers. At Friday's preliminary High Court hearing, lawyers for the Home Office challenged his assertion that he had offered to pay for Scotland Yard protection during that visit. They also accused him of failing to show respect to the experts who make decisions on security for the royal family, the Executive Committee for the Protection of Royalty and Public Figures, known as REVEC. In Today, royal author Margaret Holder praises the Queen's stoicism in the face of a string of continuing scandals in her family as a world away from Andrew's abandoned court case, the cash for honours scandal around Charles's charity and Harry's legal tussle with the government over his security. It is not yet known if Harry will attend next month's memorial service for Prince Philip. A total of 1,500 respondents were asked to what extent, if at all, do you agree or disagree with the following statement: Prince Harry and Meghan should have a role in the Queen's Jubilee celebrations?